everyone, it's Todd here from Baking with Foxella Kitchen. Join me today as I show you a fun take on classic chicken and dumplings, only on Baking with Foxella Kitchen. Foxella fam, I'm Todd and welcome to Baking with Foxella Kitchen. As I said, top the show, we're showing you how to make classic chicken and dumplings. It's a fun recipe, especially this time of year when you're snowed in and you need a simple comfort food that the whole family is going to enjoy. It's simple, tasty, and of course, so good. So if you're ready, then let's have some fun. Alright guys, to start off our classic chicken and dumplings here, I got a baking sheet here in front of me. I'm going to go ahead and just spray this down really well, some cooking spray. Now Dave, I did reiterate that, you know, here a few years ago you did do your, I almost want to call it a southern style chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, chicken and dumplings with drop dumplings. And it's really good, but this is more of the classic southern style chicken and dumplings like you would get at Cracker Barrel or someplace like that.
What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put the two nice sized chicken breasts here down on our baking sheet now that I've got it squared away. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drizzle 2 tablespoons of oil on the chicken.
Okay.
Do you know chicken and dumplings was actually in pop culture?
Where at?
The song "She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain" is actually mentioned in the song.
I did not know that one.
Well, I researched it here this morning and showed you it, so proof is in the pudding, and that is your Did You Know fact of the day.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on the chicken, just for taste.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is I'm going to pop these in the oven at 350 degrees for about 45 minutes until you get an internal temperature of roughly about 165.
Okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and do it. Okay guys, our chicken is out of the oven and is cooked to perfection. And I'm just going to let it sit aside here and just kind of cool down so we can shred it here in a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and make our dumplings here. I'm going to start off with 2 cups of flour. Add it to our Ninja food processor here. To that I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cold butter. If I can get it off the plate here. It's kind of a little frozen to the plate, so. And then I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder to the mix and put my lid on here. And then we are just going to process this up here and get it to look like small breadcrumbs, small pebbles.
Okay.
Well, let's take a look here. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set this aside and move on. Alright, I've got my big old mixing bowl here. What I'm going to go ahead and do is take our flour and butter mixture that we just worked together here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add a cup of milk to the mixture. And get it mixed together here till it's nice and combined. And then we're going to work the dough here on the table to get it to be a nice soft dough, but you don't want it to be sticky. So, alright, I'm just going to go ahead and work on this, and then we will get ready for the next setup where I'll show you how to work the dough with a little more flour and knead it together. Alright guys, and Dave, what do you think of my dough ball here?
I think it's good. I don't want it to be any drier than that, so we're just going to roll it out at this point.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do here, I got my rolling pin, and how thin am I going to roll this here?
About between 1/8 and 1/4 inch.
Okay.
Just roll it out.
Yeah, if you look closely, you guys can actually see some of the chunks of butter worked into the dough here.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we're going to take a pizza cutter, like I have right here, and I'm going to cut out little squares about, what would you say, Dave?
Oh, 1 1/4 inch at
Okay.
the most. Just like cut strips first and then cut them crossways.
Looking good so far?
Yep. Probably don't even have to be that wide.
Well, I think it's all personal preference too. So.
They'll grow when you go to cook them, so.
Looking good?
Looking good.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and then I'll show you guys what they look like, and then we'll move on.
Okay.
Alright guys, now that our chicken has cooled, let's go ahead and get it shredded here. I got our cutting board here, and one of the chicken breasts I did from earlier. And I'm just going to go ahead and just start tearing at it. Just kind of get separated here. Might take a little bit of work, but once you get it, it's going to be awesome for the chicken and dumplings. But how small am I going to tear this up, Dave?
Just till it's shredded. You shred it pretty good. I mean, you don't want big chunks in this. You just want to shredded pieces.
Okay.
And down to little pieces. That's all.
Little strands, more or less?
Yeah, little strands, and that's all you gotta have.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and shred this up here. And then I believe we're moving over to the stove, right, Dave?
Yep, we're moving to the stove at that point.
Okay, let's go ahead and do it.
Alright.
Alright guys, we're now here on the stove. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to add 2 quarts of chicken broth to our stock pot here. I think I got all of that out of there. And I have my oven set to high heat here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the stock here to a boil. And then we're going to add our dumplings and our chicken. Alright Dave, would you look at that? Our chicken broth is nice and boiling.
Good.
So what I'm going to go ahead and do, our chicken that we shredded here from before, I'm going to just start to add this little by little to our chicken broth. And then you said we're going to get this to a boil again?
Yep. Once it's back to a boil, then we add the dumplings.
Alright guys, now that we're back to a boil, let's go ahead and add our dumplings. Go ahead and just add them one by one. Making sure to kind of stir them periodically. So they're not just laying on top and they get mixed in here with everything. We got a lot of dumplings here, so...
Cooked all the way through.
Yeah, just kind of...
And they'll start to sink a little bit.
Get them mixed in here a little bit.
Good to go. That's good.
Alright, I'm going to just keep on adding here, so let's go ahead and do it. Alright everybody, now it's time for my favorite part, the taste test. So let's see how we did here. A little bit of the dumpling with a little bit of the chicken here. Simple, tasty, and so good. You guys are going to love it. Enjoy. Wrapping up today, I want to thank you again for joining me and encourage you to check out our friends and support channels listed in the description below. But before we go, always remember, it's good times and good food, only on Baking with Foxhole Kitchen. I'll see y'all soon. If you like this video or any of our other videos,
Be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay tuned for future shows.